Hey y'all, so welcome to another video here on my channel. So today I have a lot to do because I've been procrastinating because I've just been going through it. I've just been like so sad. Like, don't get me wrong, like there's so many blessings and there's so much to be grateful for in life and everything, but sometimes like things and circumstances can get so overwhelming, and I feel like I'm the type of person who really suffers from anxiety, and my anxiety can get so like crippling. Like I have like a huge fear. Hold on, the lighting is bugging me. I had like anxiety since I was like young, but I didn't even know. I wasn't like very self-aware. Like I'm definitely more self-aware now, and I'm continuing to come into like more self-awareness through like just like life, and like life lessons and everything. And I've been like going to therapy since like November, and it's really helped a lot to talk to someone and just to know that like someone is like really like there to just like support you through all of like life's changes and difficulties. So that's been good. But yeah, a lot of my anxiety is like very like fear-based thinking, so it's very like I have a lot of fears about like the future, or like fears about like being myself, or if I say this or if I do this, like what will happen. Like recently this week I was just having a really hard week because like I haven't like told my mom that I was like bi, or that I was like dating with a girl, and it was like eating me alive for like almost a whole year. And it was like making my anxiety like so like crippling, because like it was like I was holding on to such a like heavy burden. No, that's the wrong word. I was holding on, it just felt really heavy on my shoulders, okay? Scratch the burden part. No, like it just felt really heavy on my shoulders to like hide myself out of fear. And I feel like recently like my whole life has like turned upside down because of like these fears, and it's just like, even though like I kind of already knew how my mom was gonna respond, that's why there was such a fear like that she wasn't gonna like it, and I was gonna get like not a supportive response. Like it's still like it's so much better to just be yourself and live in your truth than let yourself hide or minimize yourself, and then that like weighs on you, and then that just affects everything else in your life. Trust me, because oh my freaking god, like my fears have like really taken control of my life. And now like that's why I was having such a hard week, because it's like now I'm here and I've let all these like fears get in the way of like me living my life to its like fullest expression. And like there's always gonna be heartbreak in life, and it's like whether I let my fears take control, or if I'm just like fuck it, like I'm not gonna like live in fear anymore. Either way, like possibility of heartbreak. And it's just like it's like even worse when you let like the fear be the reason of the heartbreak. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like even worse. Like I just feel like so like, are you kidding me? Like it's just like I've just been upset with myself about it. But yeah, it's just been really hard. And then I just feel like I I've just discovered that I have this like deep fear of like intimacy and like connection, and it's like I really want it and I really crave it, but it's like it scares me so much. Like I have like such a like protection built around that, and that's like already a heartbreak in itself, because it's like I'm like denying myself like the full experience of like love and loving someone because of like this massive like fear, you know? And that's just like not serving anyone. And I've just like let that like really take control because of like wounds and heartbreak, and you know, like my mom's response like really did break my heart, but I kind of knew that that was gonna be the response, so I was like kind of mentally prepared, and I was just also having just like a breakdown, so I was like, everything is falling apart, so like might as well just like crush it all down, you know what I mean? But anyways, I am a yoga teacher, so yes, I am a yoga teacher, and that's like another thing that's like I just like I can't help but feel like I move slow, you know, like I'm not doing enough. And then it's just like I also let these like fears creep in about like, oh, I'm not doing like enough with this, like I'm not doing things fast enough, like I'm not like good enough, and it's just like all this like bad like self like talk and stuff, and it's just like trying to get out of that, and just like I don't know, clearly I have a lot to work on. But yeah, so I'm a yoga teacher, and like right now I'm just teaching one yoga class, which is like the hot class. I teach 3 times a week, but I only teach one class, which is hot, which is the same class every time I teach it. It's like a set sequence, and all the other classes are like sequences the teachers make. And it has been like a struggle for me since I started teacher training, like the whole sequencing thing. Like in my head, I'm just like, what? Like I don't really understand it. Like I need a tutor. Like I need help. And I also really struggle asking for people for help. Like I'm very like, I want to like just know and, you know, figure it out. But it's like, girl, no. Like you need to ask people for help so that you can like better understand, and that you can like get better, and you can like do it on your own. So yeah. I have created my like first sequence. This is how it looks like. I might like type it out and make it a little more clear for myself, because this is a little overwhelming to look at. I'm not gonna lie, since I haven't like practiced it too much. Like I literally haven't practiced it, and I have to teach it on Tuesday, and I'm over here like procrastinating, and I don't know why I do that. You know what though, I was gonna practice this week, but then it just all this stuff happened, so I was just sad. But yeah, sometimes I just let life get in the way of my flow and my grind, but I guess that like happens, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna practice this right now, and you know, we're gonna learn it, and we're gonna kill it this Tuesday, and it's gonna be great. And we're growing. It may be kind of slow, and you know, not everyone grows at the same pace, and that's fine. Like we all have our journey, but I just sometimes I can't help but feel behind, and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? But I feel like everything in its time, and I just feel like I've been learning so much about myself, and I've really been seeing a lot of aspects of me and a lot of sides of me, and there's obviously some things where I'm like, I don't want to like really look at them because I don't really like that about myself. But it's just like, if you don't really look at the the hard things to look at. Like, you're never going to, you know, transform that into something better so that you can just live a better, healthier, happy life. Because, you know, I feel like if you've had a traumatic past, a traumatic childhood, like, you know, things happen to everyone. You know, I carry a lot of wounds, and I've just been carrying them around, and they will like affect your life, and they will like affect things, and it's easier to run away from things. It's really hard to face things and just admit that this is something to work on, and this is something to heal, but it's necessary. And yeah, so here's to getting over our fears and slowly growing in life. But yes, so I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna do a little practice, maybe film it a little bit, and I think then maybe I'm gonna build my bookshelf. Oh my gosh, hold on. Before I start, I did go to Barnes & Noble yesterday, and I got these books. Okay, actually let me start with this one. Okay, so I got this book, and it's called Attached, because I was on TikTok and I was seeing all these people, like mostly, honestly it was girls, all these girls reading this book, and I was like reading it in Barnes & Noble's, and I was like, oh my god, like, why is this me? And I was like, I literally read like 5 minutes of this book, and I had like a full-on like crying like breakdown, because it just made me feel so like, damn, you know, like it was like a slap in the face, and I was like, but yeah, we're working on our attachment styles, because, you know, whatever attachment style you have, and if it's not secure, it's going to affect the people you're with, you know, like, so I think that's why it really hurt me so much, because I just feel like my attachment style just like really affected like the person I was with, and that like really broke my heart, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, why am I like this? Like, I need to heal that. It has to do with like my fear of like getting so close to someone and being like, whoa, this is a lot. So we need to heal from that, because it's not making me happy. I don't like it here. But yeah, we need to heal from that. And then, okay, so that book is intense. So I was like, I need something to level that intensity out, because it makes me feel like, whoa, this is a lot to read, you know, and feel. So I got this book. It's I Affirm My Power. It's super cute. Like, I really liked it. And it's everyday affirmation. So basically, you can just get the book, and then you can go turn to whatever page, and it gives you like an affirmation, a journal exercise, and a meditation. And I just thought this was like so cute and inspiring. It's almost like pulling like an oracle card, which I also love my oracle cards, but this one says, my life flows in harmony. That's cute. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna read this because I think it's cute. Sometimes the pathways of our life moves in ways that we cannot possibly understand. We may want it to flow a certain way, and when it doesn't, we stop in our tracks, unsure of how to move forward. Today, whatever is going on in your life, be at peace with it. Surrender into the mystery of the unknown and trust the process. Choose to align with the love of the universe and believe that all is as it should be. Oh, this one says, allow any fears, worries, or stress to simply melt away as you take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are divinely guided and looked after by the universe at all times. So basically, everything will work out. And we need to stop stressing and freaking out about it and making all these fears like so big. But anyways, I'm procrastinating making this video, so let me get to work. Add in the video a little bit of what I eat in a day. So I got done teaching a class this morning, and then I was practicing for my class tomorrow outside. So I did a bit of working out, and now it's time to eat lunch. So I love carbs and I love protein. So I'm eating this. I'll just kind of show you guys. So I'm eating this bell pepper pasta that's really good, and then I'm eating it with some breaded chicken, so like one breaded chicken breast, and that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I'm not a very like calorie counting person. Like, I feel like lately though, let me see, just a little trigger warning here, I have been like noticing myself having some like image issues ever since like I gained some more weight. Like, I've always been like 120, 125, and now I'm like 134. So like I have gained weight, and I've just been trying to like watch what I eat better without like obsessing, because I feel like I can kind of go there where it's like obsessive, and I will restrict myself, but then I'll also like binge eat, or I'll just eat something super unhealthy for me. So I'm just trying to keep like a conscious mind around like what I eat and like my health, and like, and then my mental health, how that's like affecting my mental health. And like I think just what's really helped me is just like really trying to recognize and really just trying to like love myself and my body through like all its stages and all its transformation. And like I can, you know, try to eat better and try to, you know, have like a consistent workout and be healthy, but I also don't want it to become like something unhealthy for myself, because I kind of saw my mind going there, which is not something I struggled with before, but it's like something I recently started struggling with because I gained a little weight. So yeah, that's just me and like kind of what I've been going through with like my like image and my weight, and like how that like affected me, and how I'm trying to like deal with it and cope with it. But I feel like if I really nitpick and get really like obsessive, that it's gonna make it worse. So I'm trying to just be like, it's okay, we're gonna like eat like at least 2 or 3 times a day, have some good meals, have like our protein, get our carbs, get our veggies, get, you know, a good amount of food to like make us full. But like if we're full, like not to like continue like eating, like not to overeat either, because I think I have a problem with overeating, because I feel like I grew up where like you had to like kind of finish all your food if like you're Mexican, and I feel like I still do that even when I'm full, and it's like, no, I don't have to like finish my food, like especially when I buy my food. I'm like, oh my god, I need to finish it because I bought it. And it's just like, no, like if you're full, like stop eating. Like, so I've just been like, this is like me though, like I've just been trying to like check in with my body more, being like, okay, how are we feeling? Are we full? Are we hungry? Do we need to eat more? Like kind of like forming like a better connection to it, to see what my body needs, you know? So yeah, I've been trying to integrate that and do that, but yeah, that's just something that I noticed has been happening for me, but working through it. So yeah, I'm eating pasta and chicken, and then I wanted to show. So I also got the Kim K energy drink with Alani. It's in the flavor pink lemonade, right? It's pink lemonade. But yeah, I actually like this energy drink brand, and I'm usually like not an energy drink person. I'm not really a coffee person. If I do drink like an energy drink or coffee, I will probably not finish it because it's just too much for me. It can start to give me anxiety. But I feel like this one, I've tried it and I feel like it just gave me a lot of energy. I feel like I've drank a lot of it today, so I'm a little bit like a little anxious, but it's not like this like unbearable like anxiety that sometimes I feel with energy drinks and coffee and stuff. But I would just say, like, if you drink this, like, definitely stay really hydrated. I'm not really an energy drink person, but I've like tried this because they dropped some off at our yoga studio, and I tried it for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is like kind of nice. Like, it gave me a lot of energy. Like, I really like pushed through that super hard class, you know? So yeah, I would say this is my favorite energy drink, even though I'm not like a super energy drink person, because it can be kind of overwhelming for me. But I feel like this one's not overwhelming. So if you have that same problem as me, maybe you'd like this too. And okay, taste test. Definitely has like a pink lemonade flavor, but I would say like I've tried like the other flavors and they kind of taste the same. So that may be something to keep in mind. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my food now. Now it's the next day, and I did my 5:30 a.m. class. So I woke up around like 5:45. So I was like running a little late, but I was so tired. Like, I had such a emotionally draining night. Not in like a bad way, in a just like feeling my emotions and things type way. So I was just so tired. And then after my class, I came back home, I rested a little bit, and then I woke up because I had to drive to my second class at the sister studio for where I work. And I taught my first free flow class, and it was a success. But this is the outfit I wore. I wore this like little like onesie with like the bootleg pant from Forever, and it has like a whole like cutout in the back. It's super cute. But now I'm eating taco naso. I literally was craving it, and I drove like 18 minutes away to get it. So bomb. I got a shrimp and a chicken taco, and then I also got some like rice and beans. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat really quick and then see what else I get into today. Alright, so I switched to filming here on my camera instead of my phone. It's just so much easier to film on the phone, and then yeah, my camera has like an issue focusing. But We are going to paint, so I'm excited. I'm just trying to figure out what I should paint. That's the thing. Like, I have unfinished stuff, so I'm just like, should I finish it or should I just like scrap the whole thing and start something new? Which is kind of how I feel about one of them. Let me show you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for like this one, for example, I like it, but I was also trying to turn it into like an aura, and since the heart is like so high up, like I wish the heart was lower. Like I did it so high up, but like I put so much work into making this heart. Like it took so long, and it's like I can't like just like erase it and like move it down. Like ugh, I don't feel like doing all of that. It was gonna kind of be like this one painting I have. Let me show you. So it was supposed to actually be like a replica kind of this one. That's what I was going for, but I wanted like a bigger version of it because I think this is one of my favorite paintings, but it's so tiny. I just really like things big. And oh my god, it was stuck on a piece of tape and I like yanked it off and the paint came off. Are you kidding me? It's okay though. But yeah, so I have this, which I'm kind of gearing towards maybe finishing this up. I don't know how I'm gonna like make it similar to that though. And then I have the one behind it. Okay, but like you see I kind of have like a theme. I kind of go for like the same kind of vibe. This is like my twin, very twin flame kind of painting. I love this, and I feel like I did the blending so good on this. I'm not gonna lie, except the bottom is not that great. But like these, it's like I feel like it's a pretty good gradient. But anyway, so not that one, but this one I'm literally almost done with it. Hold on. I'm literally almost done with it. I just have to do like finishing touches. But I don't know if I'm like, this is like my vibe today. You know what I mean? Like I have to be in the vibe of it. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. I also have this wolf painting I haven't finished. My wolf looks really like evil right now, but it's supposed to get cuter. I also really want to paint a unicorn. But yeah, I'm not sure what I should paint, you guys. Yeah. I'm kind of struggling right now, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm gonna light some candles, get the vibes going. So I just have this like purple candle. Honestly, doesn't smell like much. To me, it's like the smell, like I don't like a too strong of a smell. I like a really like light smell. It doesn't even have to smell. Like I just need some like flame, like some sort of fire. But yeah, let's decide on what we should do. I've also been listening to Bound to You by Christina Aguilera like a million times today. That's what happens to me with songs and stuff. And I think after this, I'm gonna listen to Show Me by Alina Baraz. I love Alina Baraz. Like, she's so like feminine, angelic. She's just, and her voice is just so pretty and soothing. But her song Show Me, I'm gonna listen to that one. That's like that's my song today. I just posted like an Instagram with like this old video with the song on it, and yeah, that's like my music for today. But yeah, decided on this painting, so let's get started. So this is the color palette we're starting with. A few greens and a little bit of blue to start slowly creating that gradient into blue, so from green to blue. So yeah, we're gonna start with this. It's gonna be a lot of blending and it's gonna take a while, so let me get started. And honestly, like, I just like go for it. Like, this is gonna take a while to blend and it is not going to be perfect at first. So you kind of just have to go with the paint, you know what I mean? Like, get kind of messy with it. Don't be, I mean, this is just me, but I just like find it fun to just get kind of messy with it. Try not to be so perfect or picky at first. I'm just really just trying to like blend the colors together and then slowly adding more and more to create that perfect, close to perfect, pretty gradient. Because I love an aura, and I also want to try to keep that shape of kind of like the body, so it's going to be a little more rounded up here, and then kind of go in almost like at the waist, I would say, right here, and then out. So we want to keep that shape so that it could be like, so that it can emulate kind of like her body, you see here. I still don't know how I'm going to do this, but yeah. It's not going to be exactly the same, but just the inspo. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh my. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, I really want some wine right now. Like, wine would be so bomb, like, as I paint. I feel like it's just too close. Okay, but isn't this, like, yoga jumpsuit I was wearing today, like, hella cute from the back? Like, come on, let's be real. This side is blending so much better than this other side.